Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can check out your other placements for additional messages. As this is a general reading, messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. We're going to be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys for the week ahead, see what you guys could be currently dealing with or what you can expect down the line, get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. I hope you guys are doing well. We just had your full moon in Pisces a couple days ago. How did you guys find it? Was the energy intense? I'm not even a Pisces, but man, I was feeling it. But I am a Cancer moon, right? Cancerians ruled by the moon. So, anyways, it's been pretty interesting times. Since it was in your sign, Pisces is the last sign in the zodiac. And so the fact that the full moon was in your sign, pretty big deal. Almost kind of giving like major endings kind of coming up, or like that's kind of the themes that could be playing out. So maybe you guys resonate with that, maybe not. We'll see if the cards have any correlation with what's going on in the stars. But yeah, Mercury retrograde right around the corner. Like, we are getting so close, and I am not looking forward to it. I'm a little nervous for myself. I've looked at my transits and I'm like, oh boy. It's gonna be an interesting run, but hey, you know what? I surrender. So let's get into it. We have the Crow flipping right out. This is a very spiritual card, very intuitive. This talks about self-study. So this week ahead, you guys might be developing more of an intuition or trusting your gut more, or you might be getting a lot more intuitive messages that you should pay attention to. All right, there might be a lot of like signs or symbolism going on around you, and you may have the tendency to like over intellectualize or like be, oh, it's just a coincidence, or I don't believe in signs, like blah blah blah. But like, when you actually start to open yourself up to that, man, everything starts to change. And I think you guys might be kind of going through that this week, or just feeling in alignment with your purpose. It's very clear. It's very cut clear. Like, there's a lot of inner transformation going on as well. Lots of shadow work could be coming up, or you guys might be spending a lot of time just going inward, or spending some time alone, or just thinking a lot and having a lot of discoveries. It's interesting. This is the element of air. Let's see, are there any other messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? Vulture. That flipped right out. More air energy. Sorry, my nose is itchy. More air energy, and at the bottom we do have the Nightingale, more air energy, and the hyena underneath that. We are in Libra season officially, so there's going to be lots of air elements at play. So let's talk about it. So the vulture, it actually talks about the need for cleansing, the need to release, the need to purge. So you know how I was saying, like, doing shadow work and kind of just allowing yourself to think and feel and going inward, and possibly spending some time alone, or just having a lot more downtime where you can be with yourself and really just tune in to what's going on inside in your heart space too. And with the vulture coming out, this talks about the need to cleanse. This talks about the need to release a bunch of crap that just doesn't serve you anymore. Things that you've outgrown, relationships, mindsets, situations, environments that simply just don't serve you any longer, that you have outgrown. It's time to spread your wings and fly. And we have a lot of bird energy coming through. We got the crow, we got the vulture, we got the nightingale, lots of bird energy. It's time to spread your wings and fly. Time to step out of your comfort zone. Time to like give something a chance. Something that maybe you never really thought of doing, or maybe you're like, oh, I could never do that. Why not? Why put that limit on you? Why tell yourself no? If it's something that sparks your interest, give it a chance. You never know what that, like for some, it's like diving into the spiritual arts, picking up a tarot deck, learning about astrology or palm reading, or fucking tea leaf reading, things like that. Because the crow is a very spiritual energy, and it does talk about, things like that. Some of you might be really starting to find an interest in certain things like that. Or what's that body graphs, right? That's starting to kind of pick up. I've been noticing that a lot on Twitter. Like looking into those types of things might be an interest of you, or it may interest you this week. And so you might be kind of starting to do a little bit of digging and like looking into that. And as you're doing that, it's just like opening your perspective to a whole like new world. You know, it's really interesting. And it's actually funny because when I was prepping the vice versa deck that I'll be using today, 6 of Pentacles came flying out, and in this picture, right, I always see it as like looking at the bigger picture, seeing things from a whole new viewpoint. And so that's actually interesting that this actually kind of ties in with what we're talking about here. It's like you guys are going to be gaining new insight. You guys are going to be uncovering more about yourself. You guys are going to be, you know, shedding old skins and learning to really step out of your comfort zone and spread your wings and fly, baby, right? Trust fall into the universe's hands. They will catch you. That's just, wow, that's literally what it feels. It feels really powerful though. It feels very like, oh yeah, this is some good stuff and you're ready for it. And, I'm excited. So let's start pulling some tarot messages and see what's going on for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Whenever Pisces comes across this, any messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this upcoming week? Any messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? What can Pisces expect or is dealing with? Need some insight, wisdom, guidance, any clarity for my Pisceans? Any messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead, the next 7 days, please and thank you. Any messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. I just got the imagery of like soil that's cracked. Like, you know when soil gets really, really dry, it like splits? I don't know what that's about, but like I try to make sense of it in my head as I'm like thinking about it, but like nothing's coming out of that, so I don't know. Let's pull some messages, shall we? Messages for Pisces, Queen of Wands falling right out. I love that. And let's see, any messages for Pisces? Ace of Pentacles tried to flip out, but it didn't. 10 of Pentacles though, behind, so the backside of the 10 of Pentacles, so something that you're trying to work towards. Wow, okay. Page of Swords, backside. Oh, I understand that. That makes sense. Based off the current stars right now, I understand. Well, I'll explain it. Okay, Page of Cups. Any other messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? Anything else? Oh my god, these cards. Queen of Swords. I fell right on top of the Queen of Wands and the 3 of Cups. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Page of Pentacles. Wow, we have 3 pages coming out and the 4 of Swords. Okay. And at the bottom, Hermit backside, as well as the Magician backside and the 4 of Wands. Okay, so Pisces. This week and moving forward, it's important to find the balance between work and rest, right? Needing to find the middle ground, right? Because you got this creative energy, you are flowing, you are going, you are enjoying, and you are expressing yourself, and you just feel really good. Feel very confident and just like quite pleased with where you're at. And you're also very focused and you're very determined because you do want to get to a place of stability. 10 of Pentacles. It's not quite there yet, but you see it. It's so close. Like you are moving towards a place where you will feel financially stable, where you'll feel more confident within yourself, where you'll feel more grounded and in control of the things in your life, whereas before maybe things felt a little bit unstable, a bit uncertain, regarding work. Maybe you didn't have the most stable paycheck, or you felt undervalued, or like things like that. I think you're starting to move out of that energy, and as you are, right, because we talked about the vulture, right, cleansing and removing things that just don't serve you, / you've just outgrown and you need a change. It's like an old worn out pair of shoes. Yeah, they're comfortable, and yeah, they may not have holes or anything, but it's getting worn out, and I think it's time for a new set of shoes. You deserve it, right? Treat yourself. Maybe you're buying yourself new shoes this week. I don't fucking know. But you're getting really close to this place of stability in your life. It's not quite there, but you are on a roll, okay? Now, when it comes to new things, new ideas, new opportunities. There could be some slight delays with the Prince of Swords reverse, Page of Swords reverse on the backside. With Mercury retrograding, we are, heading into it, 27th, mark it in your calendar, and we're in it for a good month, and, give or take. We do have the post-shadow effect afterwards, so it kind of weakens during that point. But so, our thinking and how we communicate and how we, process information, it may not be as clear. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if, there's a lot of miscommunication when it comes to work, or, not really seeing eye to eye, or just, lots of blockages, some delays, right? There could be a bit of a delay when it comes to getting to your Ten of Pentacles, right? You're almost there, almost. But when we look at the Ten of Pentacles backside, this chair, it's empty. Something's missing. Something's not quite there yet. Almost. Someone's late to the party, someone's late to the family reunion, Three of Cups. I'm just saying, it's if you guys are, getting together with friends and family, because the Ten of Pentacles does mention family, right? And then the Three of Cups, celebration, reunion. I'm feeling like someone couldn't make it to the party, or someone couldn't, let's say that you made plans with your family, or plans with your friends or whatever, someone maybe can't attend, or maybe this is you, maybe all of a sudden last minute you can't show up, or that's another thing I'm getting, is just roll with it, this is really what I'm feeling, y'all. It came to me as I'm speaking. I'm like, oh wow, that I didn't even see that at first, but so that might resonate with someone this week or down the line. Oh fuck, I promised I was going to the family dinner, but I can't, something came up, there's a delay, or you get a flat tire, or inconveniences like that. I wouldn't be surprised if you have things like that pop up, but just to kind of roll with the punches and go with the flow of where life's headed and where life's going, because there's a lot of your control. There's a lot of things that you can't change. You can't change the weather. You can't really change, the fact that you may get a flat tire, right? Obviously look around your car, make sure there's no nails or glass or something like that. And even when I look at this Four of Swords, right? Even though life right now is pretty chaotic, there's a lot of shit going on. It's heavy, it's intense, it's a lot, it can get super overwhelming if you feed into it, if you really allow it, or you're not aware of how much you're consuming, have a limitation. Because when I look at this Four of Swords, it's they're trying to just remain calm and peaceful and grounded, but behind, if you can see in the background, there's flames going up and everything's burning to shit. It's just that's kind of where we're at in this world right now. Everybody's going through it. No one knows what the hell's going on. There's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of crazy shit going on. And it's just oh my god. But remember to stay calm and grounded from within. You can't change what's going on out there. Can't change the weather. Can't change anybody else's actions. Everyone has free will. You have free will. So does your mother, your partner, your boss, your neighbor, a stranger, right? Everybody has free will. You cannot change that. You can't change their mind unless they want to, so just recognize you only have control over yourself and what you give your energy to. And, just kind of rolling with whatever comes up and just trusting it and going with the waves of life. Okay, so even if you end up having to cancel on plans, or, you get a flat tire, or there's a delay in your travels, or maybe there's a mix-up in communication, or, someone didn't get your phone call or whatever, saying hey, I'm going to be late to work or whatever, and they don't get your phone call, things like that, little inconveniences may happen, right? But just to surrender to it. You can't change it. Yes, it might be annoying. Yes, it might be frustrating, but you have a choice as to how you react to that, I just kind of feeling like that for this week, and just overall Mercury retrograde season, kind of what I feel for that. But just to find the middle ground, find the balance. Take breaks, take rest when you need to. Don't push yourself past your limits. And then, so we have the Page of Cups as well as Page of Pentacles. So some new things that are initiating: relationships, friendships, opportunities regarding your finances, making a little extra coin, or side jobs, side hustles, Like even like you might be receiving some sort of offer, or you might be offering something that's a bit unusual, or again, kind of like what I was saying with the crow, like how some of you could be diving deeper into topics that you at first never thought that you would like or be interested in, and then you kind of gave something a chance and you're like, oh wait, I really love what I'm doing here, I really find this enjoyable, or like, wow, like I'm really good at this, I'm really talented, like, you know, like really discovering something that you like and enjoy. And at first you thought it was unusual, but then as you kind of gave something a chance, you're like, oh hell yeah, like this is right up my alley. Like that's kind of what this Page of Cups and Page of Pentacles is like, at first it seemed a bit unusual, right? We see this cup with a fish and we're like, what the hell is this, you know, like what's this fish gonna do, grant my wishes? And then next thing you know, it's like, oh shit, I just came across a golden opportunity. Damn, I didn't see this happening, I didn't expect that, but I'm so glad I gave this a chance, right? Which is really good. And then we have the Hermit and Magician, both backside, and this is really interesting. I don't think I've actually had these two cards come out together in this deck, back to back, like same backside, but they're in like the similar position. You guys see that? Like they're looking out into the distance. In the Magician, that's like a sunset. In the Hermit, there's the moon, so Pisces, you guys kind of coming through. Full moon talks about illumination, and the fact that the Hermit's backside in this is like, you know, uncovering things about yourself, like learning more about you and like what you enjoy in life and what makes you happy, and then figuring out, okay, well, how do I bring this into my life, or how do I get to this place of happiness and fulfillment? Four of Wands, right? Partnerships, relationships, connections. And so you're really just kind of like figuring out what works for you and what doesn't. You know, because you've spent the time alone and you spent the time to reflect, and you've gotten rid of some crap that no longer resonates with you, or, you know, you've outgrown those shoes, like I was saying, and you got new shoes, right? Or maybe you're doing research on like, what shoes do I get? You know, what's going to be best for me based off my job? I need to have, you know, the support and the cushion or whatever the fuck, you know, grip. Again, just examples, little imagery that I'm getting in my head. So, but yeah. Lots of energy of like figuring out, okay, where am I headed in my future? I'm getting more near future, like kind of just like coming up with plans, visualization of like where you want to be, and imagining, okay, once I get to this place, where do I want to go? What do I want to do here? What's my plan? Like, but it feels really good. Like it feels very positive, and I think you're very excited. Like, you know that you're going to be reaching a place of happiness and fulfillment, if not already. Like, I think in general you guys are at this place already, but there's just more that's yet to come. And it's shared and it's joyful, and it's just like, yeah, it's like shared happiness with, it's not just you, it's those that are around you, your friends, your family, your partner. Like, there's just like this fun, happy, uplifting energy. Like, yo, this is just beautiful. Honestly, I can't stop smiling. We got 2 4s out here. We got a 10. We got a lots of pages. So like lots of kind of synchronicities. You know, we got 44. We got a page. We got a queen. And even, you know, 4 of Wands, some people say this is the 1111 card, right? Because we got 11. Whoa, 1111, you know? So, you know, just feeling very aligned and on path, on track with where you are supposed to be. And I love it. This is a really good reading. I'm really loving it. So I'm just going to wrap this up with a fairy message and see if there are any other things that you should be aware of or know, or advice, any messages from the fairies for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this weekly read. Any fairy messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Any fairy messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Any fairy messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding this weekly reading for the next 7 days. Oh, okay. Deck is ready. Let's get into it. Any fairy messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead, the next 7 days? Sheesh. Okay. She of the Crouch, number 5. This is feminine energy. This is fertility. This talks about growth and you know, change, right? Number 5 represents change. We also have the loam at the bottom of the deck. I'm not familiar with that card, so we're not going to talk about it. So let's just talk about this card that came out. She of the Crouch. I believe that's how you say it. Yeah, I feel like there's this door that's opening for you. As I'm looking at this card here, I will take a screenshot and have this on the screen so that I can look at the card too and kind of go based off my intuition right now. And then I'll grab the book, of course. Okay, so She of the Crouch. Like, I feel like something's opening for you guys. I think you're opening up your heart. You're receptive to what's yet to come. Like, I think you guys are just remaining open-minded about the path that you're on. You're not so much, like, stuck on a specific goal or destination. Like, you have your ideas and you know what you want and you're sticking to that, but you're also remaining like open to the possibilities. You're not like my way or the highway. You're like, yeah, sure, we'll take a little detour. Oh yeah, let's pull over on the side of the road and like let's go check out this cool little diner. Like, you know, like if you're on a road trip, it's a road trip and you enjoy the whole journey, right? You take little pit stops and you go to this little corner store, like, you know, a little gas station and get some snacks, and like, you know, there's not a rush. But it's not just about getting to that destination that's 6 hours away or whatever. It's about like kind of just enjoying the whole process, the whole journey. There's just like this energy of overflowing. This card, you can kind of see there's a bit of like the imagery of like a cup, right? You can see there's a bit of a cup, and then it also looks like angel wings, right? And like I said at the very beginning of this reading, I was like, spread your wings and fly. Step out of your comfort zone. Give that idea a chance. You are meant to do whatever this is. Whatever you're feeling called to, follow it. Pursue it. This is confirmation. Yes, so there might be some delays with Mercury retrograde, and you know, just take it step by step. There's no rush. Just move at a nice, slow, steady pace. She of the Crouch is a very feminine energy. It talks about fertility. It talks about bringing life. It's kind of, think of like the Empress, right? Giving life to something. Something's been developing. Something's been growing. Something's been kind of in the works for a while now, or even behind the scenes, divinely orchestrated to push you down this path that's going to lead to some real beautiful stuff. Okay, so just you get ready for that. I love it. I'm going to grab the book because I know that there's other things that I've missed, but yeah, good stuff. So She of the Crouch is the receptive principle, nurturing, and fertility. This may indicate a form of pregnancy. So some may be literal, some it's just symbolic of whatever that's been growing with the time, right? We need to be open to her overflowing grace. She may also indicate a need to allow her nurturing grace to flow through us, through others, in the form of unconditional love and giving and spiritual healing. She also reminds us that unbounded love and grace is ours, just waiting to be accepted. The presence of this card in a reading radiates comfort and nurturing to the cards around it. Aw, I like that. I really like that card with this reading. It just feels really good, you know. I love it, Pisces. So that is what I got for you guys for this reading. If you guys found this helpful or insightful, please let me know in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and if you guys are interested, you can follow me on my Instagram at Jadestone Tarot. And I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.